Real quick, I seen a video the other day. I can't remember what the dude's name was, but it had to do with Blue Protocol. Hold on. Blue Protocol misinformation. Yeah, this one. So I haven't watched this yet. I clicked to the end just to see like what he was saying at the end, but I haven't watched the whole thing. I wanted to watch this with y'all just to get like a thing, but I want to go get my food while I'm watching it. Because he's talking about there's been a lot of misinformation, all the videos niggas have been making and shit like that. So I'm trying to get educated. So I'm gonna grab my food and we gonna, you know what I mean? So I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back. I wanted to let y'all know real quick. Yeah, apparently Blue Protocol is actually, it's changed like the core of the game a lot. Like the core of the game is completely different. But people are saying it's a lot better than the original that have played like the betas and stuff. So, and it looks better than the original. It looks better. We gonna see.
What are you gonna do about it? Send another Doom post? Also, just a quick heads up.
Oh, did he say something?
What are you gonna do about it? Send another Doom post? Also, just a quick heads up, so I don't jump scare anyone, that I may sound different midway into this. I decided to add a little bit more to the video and recorded at 2 separate days. And BP Star Resonance, one of the future most anticipated MMOs coming in 2025. I will provide metrics to back that claim up later in the video.
Okay.
Right now, just know that many are excited to finally play an MMO that emphasizes social aspect and has some focus in good boss fights. However, this hasn't stopped the Doomers from attacking the game. Now, there will always be haters in every game in existence. That will never change. Ever since the existence of video games, there's always been haters for the game. It's just the amount of low effort ones lately that have been sprouting around this whole week since.
It's about low effort haters. Is there going to be another, if there's going to be another global server, aren't they going to censor again? You're talking about for Blue Protocol? I'm gonna keep it a bug with you, bro. We're in the wrong place if we're talking about censoring shit. I don't give a fuck what the characters look like if the gameplay is good. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. They could force me to use a male character, bro. I don't give a shit. As long as the gameplay is fun and interactive and everything, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
It's the Shadow Drop trailer that happened last week. It's like the meme where everyone is having fun on the couch, and then there's that clown friend in the background that has to overexpress his distaste in the activity his friends enjoy doing. The crazy part is that most of these Doomers barely put less than a few dozen hours into the beta, or never played SR at all.
I will say I noticed that the people that, bro, and this isn't just with Blue Protocol, because we've seen it in other games too. I'm not gonna say any specific ones, but people will dead ass not even play a game, right? And I'm known to be a quick. Okay, I'm known to be a quick decider on whether or not I want to play a game. Okay, I am. I will play a game. I think I played Diablo 4 for like 12 seconds. I got in there, I clicked the first enemy, and I Alt F4, and I was done. But the difference is I don't tell y'all what to do. Because y'all might like the game, right? Just because I don't like it doesn't mean that I got to ruin y'all's fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't make it a bad game because I don't like the game. There's still going to be aspects of the game that are good that I'll probably never experience, that I never would have experienced. But I can't sit there and say this game isn't good. This game has these issues, because this game has this, because this game has that, just because I don't like it. Diablo 4 was ass. I want my money back. But you feel what I'm saying though? I think that's where the biggest issue comes in with, and he's right. Like the majority of people that hate on games don't actually play it. People look at RuneScape, old school RuneScape, like those graphics look trash. That's one of the best, like, skill-based, technical-based, mechanic-based MMOs that exists right now. But because it has 2007 graphics, people won't even give it a chance. Now, granted, the grind is crazy in that game, but it's like, can you get past the early game to make it to the end game to really appreciate it? And I think that's where that thing that MTAS said in his video, where he said, if you're eating poop, you know, you're eating a plate of poop, you only need so many bites. But the main reason mad people play MMOs is for the end game. Again, the early game and the mid game need to feel good enough to make it to the end game. But a lot of the time, it's just not going to feel as engaging until you get to the end. So we'll see. We need a real open beta to hate on it for real. Yeah, I'm trying to hate on some BP.
And are parroting all the misinformation that's being fed to them from each other. It's like grade school level drama where rumors spread around person to person, then by like the third or fourth person it spreads to it's just like a bunch of gibberish. I don't know. It's just silly. Let's begin with the first misinformation, which is being able to buy stamina potions for life skills with real money. Quick note, this list will not be in any sort of order. We all heard the very limited energy pool with life skills already. You get 400 energy per day with a cap of 2,000, but normally you're finished with the daily energy within 2 to 5 minutes of life skilling.
That's insane. That is crazy. I still don't like that. 2 to 5 minutes of life skilling is not, that's not even like a piece of content at that point. That's not even a piece of content at that point, bro. Why even put it in the fucking game? Why? Take that shit off. Take it off. Brighter Swords was not a copy of RuneScape. You are insane for even saying that. You are insane for even saying that. Holy shit. It was, Brighter Swords was a completely different game than that. We're talking about Blue Protocol right now. I'm gonna get into it with you later though. Don't you ever say some bullshit like that again. Don't you ever fucking say some bullshit like that again.
Depending on the activity you're doing. We already heard in one of the Q&As that they're planning to rework the life skill system. Life skills is a fairly new system created in Star Resonance, so it makes sense why it wasn't polished at all compared to everything else. Anyways, just some info to remember as we explain the rest of the stamina potion misinformation. There's a free-to-play weekly way of obtaining
You're so lucky we're watching a video right now, or I would cook you on this Brighter Shores versus RuneScape shit, bro. Like, you're so lucky that I'm reacting to a video right now for you. I would cook the fuck up out of you because you're so fucking wrong. You're so fucking wrong.
8 stamina potions from the game's guild shop. Players who swipe get another avenue of obtaining potions. However,
like, so completely fucking wrong.
The amount of potions
I haven't even listened to this nigga. You got me. You got me.
Of obtaining 8 stamina potions from the game's guild shop. Players who swipe get another avenue of obtaining potions. However, the amount of potions you get is very limited as a whale. There's a one-time purchase in the season pass track of about 12 potions. Each potion gives 100 energy back, so that's 1200 energy or 3 days worth of energy. Wow. Whales will be 3 days ahead of you. Time to do posts about it. Please don't. And finally, there's the daily mystery shop that sells it for unbounded rose orbs, which is the premium currency. However, you can only buy 1 stamina potion, and it's fairly uncommon for it to appear in the shop in the first place. From the beta test, I saw the stamina potion once every 3 or 4 days on average. This is with the subscription on, by the way. The subscription allows you to refresh the shop 1 more time per day. The mystery shop items are mainly bought with the non-premium currency that players can earn, which are bounded rose orbs. For those that play Lost Ark, the shop is like a Mari shop, but instead takes a full day to rotate items. Up next on this list, let's talk about the gatekeeping. There were some misinformation passed around that the gatekeeping is heavy in this game. Let's get something clear, which is there will always be gatekeeping in any MMO that has dungeons or raids.
When he's talking about gatekeeping, he's talking about like niggas not inviting you to a class because you're ass or because your class is ass. Is that what he means when he says gatekeeping? Yo, he's right. That's gonna happen regardless. I'm gonna gatekeep. I am. Can I join your team? Can you help me? What's your gear score? What's your gear score? Like, no. I'm trying to finish this quick. I'm not trying to run this bitch for 20 minutes a run, bro. Like, are you serious? I'm gatekeeping. I don't think that's a problem. You have mixed feelings? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm trying to get shit done. Why? Like, I don't owe you that. Go grind some shit that you can grind, bro. I'm grinding the hard shit. I got here from the fucking roots of my teeth. I don't know if that's a saying. I don't think that's a saying, but you know what I mean. I got here somehow where I'm doing all this damage. You just try to get carried so you can do it faster. No. What, an elitist? Yeah, I am. I'm the 1%, damn it. I am. I'm in the HLC. I'm the HLC. I'm just saying, bro. That's me, god damn it. I will turn you down. And sometimes I feel generous. Sometimes I'm gonna let you get on the squad. Every once in a while I might let you slide in, but you get in gate kept. Go level up and come back and I'll let you play. When you got some damage on you. I be sick when niggas are ass, when niggas just start dying and because they die, everybody else fucking has to wipe. Like, no, you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna stress me out. I'm having a good day. I'm clearing the dungeons quick. You're not gonna come onto my team and stress me out. And you're not gonna make me feel bad about not inviting you to the squad either. I'm just saying.
However, some of them aren't as bad, and Star Residence falls into that same category. Well, let me explain something which is the overarching problem. It wasn't the gatekeeping. It was really just a mix of bad party finder system and how the drop rate was bad, which affected classes that really needed that gear to perform well. Both of these, the devs addressed in Q&As and live streams. The gatekeeping issue is more of a byproduct of these issues that I just mentioned.
Right.
Now you might be asking, Bidoof, I heard meta is 4 mages and 1 healer for reclear content. Well, yes, that is true. That doesn't mean it'll be that much harder for you to find a party if you're not a mage or a healer. My buddy, Kai Zudo, you guys probably seen him around a bit in the SR community. He
Shout out to boy Jelly Dot, man. You know what I mean? So I don't know if y'all remember him. That's Jelly Dot from Tower of Fantasy days, man. Calm dude. You know what I mean?
plays a tank. We meme a lot that tank isn't really that good due to how the game currently lacks dangerous patterns for squishy classes. That is, of course, another thing the devs addressed and plan to fix. So a tank isn't really needed for the content in the beta, but my buddy Kai still had no problems finding a party. I also had 0 problems finding a party as well. The way of finding a party in China is through the world chat system, which is free to use for anyone. There, you can apply for parties or make your own party. Many parties don't even ask for a gear score requirement or a specific class. Just be at the gear score the game recommends for the.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna check. If I'm doing an open party like that and the nigga join my shit, the first thing I'm doing is clicking on them. If I see some shit I don't like, they getting kicked. I'm sorry, bro. You talking about Vulcan, Porky?
For the dungeon. And then if for some reason too many are being restricted with requirements at the time you're looking for a party, then make your own party, right? The cool thing is that nobody can see the party leader or your gear score. You can.
What? What did he just say? What did he just say? What did he just say? That's supposed to be a good thing? That's supposed to be a good thing? Oh no.
At the time you're looking for a party, then make your own party, right? The cool thing is that nobody can see the party leader or your gear score.
He said that's a cool thing. He said that's cool. No, that's not. It's not cool. You know who it's cool for? Little Timmy that's 6 years old that's about to ruin my runs all day. Nigga found a new game on his phone to play. I'm mad. Show me I want to see the gear score, damn it. I want to see it. I thought this misinformation shit was about to make me smile. I thought I was about to be happy. Y'all see the TLDR under me? That's not good. I want to gatekeep. I want to gatekeep. Oh my God, bro.
You can be a cheapo and create parties, and they usually fill instantly from my experience regardless.
I'm sure they fucking do. I'm sure they do fill instantly. I'm sure they fucking do, bro. I'm sure everybody looking to run some shit with somebody, bro.
List of the difficulty. Next misinformation is that because it is available for mobile devices, that the game is going to be a sucky mobile game. After playing countless hours of the beta, as well as many others, We can all say that this claim is false. The game is a MMO first and foremost, with the option to play on your phones.
That's good. That's good news. I didn't really. I mean, I guess that's not really misinformation. That's just niggas hating again, I think. Right? Like, so saying a game is mobile slop isn't really like misinformation. I don't know. That's not really like about the game, like the actual physical mechanics of the game or the technical aspects of the game. So that I wouldn't really put that in the same misinformation thing. I mean, I don't know. Mobile slop can be for a lot of reasons. I would have to listen to the mobile slop arguers to decide whether or not this take is right or not. But I'm going to fuck with Blue Protocol regardless.
Think of it like old school RuneScape, where you can play on your phone to do low effort activities, but you're giving yourself a huge handicap when it comes to endgame content. Just because it's on mobile doesn't mean it's going to be some like auto AFK no skill grind fest. That leads me into my next point, which is the combat isn't as good as BPJP. Okay.
Oh, bro. Blue Protocol JP was so, like, the combat was so ass. I'm not going to lie. It was so boring and stale. You do your skills, and then you sit there. Like, let's say you're a mage, right? You sit there, you do the swipe, jump, swipe, jump. And did niggas touch this game? Niggas touch this? It just looks better in general. Like every aspect of it just looks better. I don't know who said this. Who said it? I feel like he had to like make some up, right? Like he had to make some of this shit up, right? Like he was like, okay, I want to make a video where I'm like correcting people, right? Like I feel like he had to make it up, right? And he was like, I need something else. Like what would somebody say about this game? Because there's no way somebody actually said this, right? This is misinformation. Nobody actually said this. I've never seen anybody say this. Who said it?
While that is true, how JP has arguably more depth into how the classes function, it's more like a Souls-like. There is still a skill ceiling that many players couldn't reach with their class playing the SR beta. I can't count how many were actually just 0 DPS, just floor POV, because they couldn't perform rotations, or
Is he saying floor POV like they got smoked? Like they got smoked?
They aren't doing animation cancels to improve their DPS, or they just don't know patterns of the boss at all. The combat is simple, which is nice because that provides a low entry barrier, it provides
a lost arc
a low barrier of entry for casual players, but it still offers sweaty degens like me the chance to min-max their skills to push the ceiling of their class beyond what a casual player can do. The boss fights also more than make up for the classes being easy.
And to harp on that point on what he just said, where it's like casual players can do the content, but niggas that are nerds are really gonna go crazy. I feel like if you plan on playing a game, so let's say you plan on playing Blue Protocol for the next 3 years, bro. Right, or let's say you don't even plan to. Let's say you're just playing the game and you're like a year and a half in, and you're like, man, I'm really like people are doing like 10 million more damage than I am. I'm just throwing a number out there. At what point do you say I'm playing this game enough that I should actually get good at it? Like at what point does that click for you? Maybe I should learn how to animation cancel. Maybe I should learn how to do this. Because I'll tell you, like, when I was playing RuneScape as an MMO, there's like so many technical things that speed shit up so much that are hard to learn. But once you learn it and you do it enough, it becomes like second nature. Just because you're going to be playing the game so much. Right? Like you're going to be playing it so much, it's almost worth to put that extra time in to really learn how to actually play the game, how to actually learn the mechanics behind the game, how to learn the technical shit. Like at what point does that click for you where I'm like, maybe I should learn how to play this game? I made sure to use the right Pokemon in attacks that'd be called sweating. No. Sweating would be like, you know, because I did the same shit when I was in, right? Like they throw out a water Pokemon, so you switch to grass or electric type, and then you use Thunderbolt and you kill it with super effective attacks. But sweaty niggas be like doing growl and lowering the attack, and then they be doing all that extra shit when they're in fights, right? That's the extra shit.
Easier to operate. The challenge will mainly come from executing patterns and mechanics coming from the boss while still upkeeping with your class rotation. It's kind of like how I heard FF14 has many easy to play classes, but the boss fights are the reason why it's still challenging, and many love the combat of FF14 to this day. Now, another point that Doomers crucify is that there isn't a lot of interest for the game, therefore it is gonna die. That is...
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't think that there's not a lot of interest in Blue Protocol. I think that because of the EOS, because I've had people that came into my chat like recently that like, I thought that Blue Protocol died already. I thought it was EOS. Like they don't even know there's another version. They haven't really done any marketing yet. They haven't done like any I haven't seen an ad. If it's coming out this year, I haven't seen an ad yet. I haven't seen anything, bro. And we're halfway through the year. So they're gonna, I guess, overload, you know, maybe with ads around closer to the release of the game, maybe. But the issue, I think, is there's so many other games that are going to be dropping around. Like this year is crazy for games, whether it's gacha games, whether it's like RPGs, whatever it is, bro. This year is crazy for games. And I think that if they don't do some kind of advertising to rebuild the hype for this shit after what happened to the JP version, I do think it's going to be a little rough. It's going to be kind of a rough start for them. Now, I do think that the game is going to be fine, at least at the beginning. We're going to see what happens when GTA comes out, though, next year. I think GTA going to kill a lot of games. We're going to see a lot of people. We're going to see a lot of games EOS when GTA drop, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. Niggas are going to be buying them shark cards. Bro. Summer Games Fest in a few days. Oh, word? Bet. I'm going to be on that.
I mean, if there's no interest, then it's dead. Easy statement, right? This is where I show numbers that go against that misinformation.
Okay,
according
show
to
them numbers.
Game, which is like China's version of Steam.
Yeah.
The game is doing well, with the game being the top 10 most wishlisted game on the platform.
That's
if
what's
we
up.
exclude all non-MMOs from this list, then it would be the number 4 most wishlisted MMO right now in Wii games.
Okay. Damn, what's number 1 then? What MMOs they got over there in China? What's number 1? What they got wish listed? What is that? What game is that? What does the Path of Exile look like, y'all?
If we exclude all non-MMOs from this list, then it would be the number 4 most wishlisted MMO right now in Wii game. SR has over a 86% positive review score for the beta right now.
That's solid.
This recording. That beats most MMO scores on Steam right now. You cannot say that this game isn't in...
Okay, I don't know if he shows the Steam stats for it, but I kind of want to see if can we see how many people wishlist the game?
Sounds calling me.
Is there a way to see that? You're saying 8,000 people? No, there's got to be more than that wishlisted the game.
In a good state when we have the numbers right here front and center. Also, the global side of things is doing well. According to Steam database, or DB, Steam DB, the wishlist ranking is top 500 at the time of this recording.
Oh. He does show it. I just wasted my time a little bit, I guess. So it still doesn't show how many people wishlisted, huh? It just shows number 441, which I guess isn't. I mean, that's not bad. As many games are on Steam, right? Like this is a pretty solid number, 441.
That seems kind of low, but keep in mind that almost no actual marketing has been done on this game yet.
I said the same thing.
All Global has done is dropped a random trailer on
they have not marketed at all
and then went silent. No advertisement on a popular game show, no global beta test, no specific release date besides sometime 2025. Once the ball starts rolling, that wishlist ranking is easily going to go to the top 50 or even top 10, I feel like. Even with everything.
I'm going to say something crazy right now, chat. I shouldn't say this. I'm not gonna say it.
Everything I mentioned though, I know Doomers will try whatever they can to move the goalpost, and I'm ready for that. I bet the next Doomer topic
Happy Pride Month.
was going to be about how the game will get many players to play it first, but more than half the player base is going to leave within the first month or two. I'll just sit back in my chair and silently reminisce every game in existence that has lost more than half their player base months after release, then stabilize over time.
Okay, we're not going. First of all, don't pull old school RuneScape up on this, because 90% of the niggas that play RuneScape are using the Jagex. We're not gonna sit here and act like niggas are playing RuneScape on Steam. Get that shit off of there, bro. Niggas are not playing RuneScape on Steam. They use the Jagex launcher, or they just use RuneLite straight up. What is this? Get this off. Get this. Ooh.
Anyways, there are more misinformation
We're not
topics I
disrespecting
haven't
old
touched
school.
upon. There's quite a few of them. If you like this topic and want me to expose more misinformation in a future video, just let me know in the comments below. However, I will address one more misinformation right now, which is in my previous video.
You know, I did say something about this. I said that literally the only way this nigga could have hit 500 hours is if he just left his shit running.
So there are a few that called BS on the 500 plus hours of beta playtime, calling it suspicious. I honestly didn't think to calculate the 24 hours times 21 days equaling 504 hours possible. So how did I go beyond those hours, you know? I mean, according to the Wii game metric, I played beyond 504 hours in 21 days. So how did I do that? Let's do some math here. So I played 3 weeks on average of about 18 to 20 hours a day. Even if I played 20 hours for 3 weeks, that would still be only around 420 hours at most. The other time, I spent AFK grinding season pass points from the starting area. The game has a one-click combo system where it'll spam skills for you in a spot.
I don't really care about his playtime that much. If anybody's actually mad that nigga say he played for 500 hours, like, he still has good information. He played enough, right? Like, he doesn't need to explain himself as to why he played this much. I'm like, genuinely, I could give a shit about this part. Not gonna lie, I can really give a shit about this part.
Anyways, that's truly it for the misinformation for today. If you want to inform yourself with many changes the devs are planning to do between now and launch, make sure to join the BPSR community server Discord and read all the translated Q&As and live stream.
Wait, are they not boosted all the way in there? I feel like they should be boosted all the way so they have an actual fucking invite code, right? Are they not boosted?
Notes yourself. Also, I will be keeping up with all the news here on this channel, so like and drop a sub if you want to get some more of that important info right here. That's it. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.
What's up, Tolu? Good vid. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. What are you talking about? Stamina potions. Again, I think I wasn't mad that they had stamina potions. I don't really care about pay to win shit, because if they have it, I'm gonna pay for it, right? I'm paying for stamina in any game that I play. I don't really give a shit about it. I just don't think there should be stamina at all, right? And I think it's goofy to, I mean, as an MMO, if it's really MMO focused, I do think it is a little goofy to have a pay to progress system in the game. I don't, as much as the life skill system seems useless as fuck, it seems so useless. Niggas said you can, it takes about 2 to 5 minutes to use your shit. That's not even content. There's literally no reason for that to even be a thing in the game. Like, why have it there if it only takes me 5 minutes to do it? Let me do it as long as I want, or make it longer. Let me be able to get more at least. That's crazy. And then, yeah, the stamina is for life skills only. You'll be able to run as many dungeons as you want, but it's for life skills only. So, the gatekeeping, I'm very disappointed. I'm very, very disappointed that there's not going to be gatekeeping. I feel like that's a staple of every MMO, is to have the ability to choose if you want to do a dungeon with a nigga or not. And if I'm partying up with somebody in their gear, I'm going to know, bro, I don't know, do they show damage numbers in the dungeons? Because I'm going to notice. I'm going to see what's happening if they do. And if there's not, I need a developer to make some mod or some add-on or something to let me know. Let me see the niggas gear score in my game, bro. Please. I need it, bro. I cannot play it. I cannot play with niggas that are ass. I can't do it. Or if you, I will flame. I will flame them. I will flame them. Please. Time gate? No, we're not talking about time gating. We're not talking about time gating. We're talking about gatekeeping. It's two different things. The mobile game shit, whatever. Like, niggas are gonna just talk shit. Combat, that was a crazy take. Oh, brother. You sure you're not gonna be ass? I should ban you right now, bro. I could. I got the power to. It would just take one flick of my wrist and you'd be gone. Just like that. I'm like fucking Thanos out this bitch. I could eliminate you in one fell swoop. One fell swoop. No, Blue Protocol shouldn't be pay to win at all. Apparently from this video, at the very least, I don't know about anything else. All the spending is gonna be like cosmetic shit. And then the stamina potions will get you a little bit ahead in the life skilling portion of it. But outside of that, it's not supposed to be pay to win at all.